There's a weapon archetype out there that has a competitive optimal TTK, a forgiving headshot to body shot ratio to achieve that TTK, almost like 40 meters of range before experiencing drop off, and usually they've got stacked perk pools with damage perks to make follow-up duels insanely easy. They used to be meta, top dogs, cream of the crop, and the targets of many a caps lock engaged Reddit post, but they've all but disappeared into obscurity in the most recent seasons, and it leaves me wondering why. I'm referring, of course, to the rapid-fire frame pulse rifles. And before you do anything else, I want to know, what rapid-fire pulse would you preserve if Bungie were to make them all disappear? Like, if you could only take one into the future, which one would it be and why? Would you take the Darkest Before, maybe the current Crucible playlist Autumn Wind, or maybe you're a Peace of Mind fan, or perhaps a friggin' weirdo like me who loves the Jurassic Green above all other rapid-fire frames? Let me know in the comments. But I have to wonder, why is it that these pulse rifles faded away? Did people get bored of them? Did they get worse? Or are they still exceptional and the community is just sleeping on them? In all honesty, I'm kind of leaning pretty far into the latter of those options. I think these things still beat the tar out of people in PvP, especially right now, and I'll tell you why in this video. In the background, you'll see a number of rapid-fire frame pulses. I'm going to slip in a really nice multi-kill with one pulse that isn't in that family, and we'll see if you're observant enough to spot it. But these rapid-fire frames have a solid TTK of 0.8 seconds, and you're allowed to hit 2 body shots in your volley and still obtain that TTK. They're forgiving and intrinsically tend to have higher aim assist values as well at the expense of deeper ranges. But I'm going to be honest, the range is still very solid on these pulses. I mean, the Peace of Mind has that 18 zoom value. I mean, it used to be 19, which made it an absolute menace, but it's still a bit of a beast in PvP. Then you've got, the Darkest Before, which has perks like Surplus and Elemental Capacitor, making it potentially one of the most dangerous duelers within its intended range. Then you've got the Jurassic Green. It's got Rangefinder to add that extra zoom if you want it to push out the range, or even better in my opinion, it has a stacked perk pool for kill chaining with perks like Killing Wind and Tunnel Vision in the first column, Adrenaline Junkie, Multi-Kill Clip, and Golden Tricorn in the second column. You can make it a 5-bullet kill. Yeah, a 5-bullet kill, less than 2 bursts from a rapid fire pulse. It's kind of ridiculous, and it still blows my mind that people sleep on this thing. The point here is that regardless of what you like, whether it's kill chaining, raw dueling potential, or a well-rounded hybrid, you've got lots of options in this family to cover any of those bases. And that's one of the things that I love about them. But I noted that in the current meta, these things have the potential to be especially lethal. And that's because the Immortal being the top dog right now in the primary department, that means a lot of folks are running snipers these days. And rapid fire frame pulse rifles are the bane of sniper rifles. The constant stream of damage in a duel gives them no breaks to allow that reticle to recenter. It just constantly bounces, and that makes those duels literally free in most cases. Also, people are putting so much confidence in those Immortals that they're being reckless and keeping them out even at ranges where it can't do anything. They're overestimating that SMG's potential. And so I'm constantly catching people right at the edge of the Immortal's effective range and punishing them for having it out. And I especially like those 17 zoom value pulses because they don't telescope in too far and make those duels challenging. You still keep a wider angle through your scope, and it's easy to manage. That's why I tend to like the Jurassic Green, the Autumn Wind, and the Horror's Least more. And I'd be lying if I said part of my devotion to these pulse rifles wasn't nostalgia, because in Destiny 1, I absolutely loved some of those rapid fire pulses. I'm talking about the 123 Syzygy, I'm talking about the Grasp of Moloch, or my baby, the Praedyth's Timepiece, which Bungie robbed us of in Destiny 2. Heck, even the Clever Dragon, oppressive as it was pretty dope if we're being honest. There's a part of me that will continue to love these pulses because they have always been reliable tools to dish out consistent, uninterrupted damage at decent ranges in PvP. And if you learn the recoil pattern and teach yourself to manage them manually, then you will be so freaking dangerous on the battlefield. So let's bring this conversation full circle. What happened to these pulse rifles? Well, I'll tell you what happened. We got distracted. We got distracted by the new strand affinity weapons. We got distracted by the 2-burst potential of aggressive pulses, even though we aren't hitting those 2-burst kills most of the time. And we got distracted by baller SMGs and sidearms, and then decided that the most logical pairing was a sniper rifle, or even a shotgun, so we could double down on the ape. Autumn Wind, to be fair, is currently the only rapid-fire frame pulse rifle getting any kind of attention in PvP, and it's a really freaking good gun. But it's just one in that family of many nasty tools of destruction. So do yourself a favor this week and dig up some of your older rapid-fire frame pulse rifles with solid rolls and take them for another spin in PvP. Play those mid-range lanes and lock down those choke points, and you'll find yourself being a genuine menace in the lobby and having fun doing it. Thanks as always for watching the video today. I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoyed the video, hey, please feel free to leave a like on it and subscribe for additional Destiny 2 content. If you're looking to upgrade your PC gaming experience, then check out my custom-made builds from Apex Gaming PCs, and even finance a high-end gaming machine and get involved in the next level gaming experience that quality PCs can provide. Be warm and well fed, my friends, and I hope to catch you in the Crucible.
I haven't met a warrior like you since the Dark Age.